Well, it's my first vlog. What do you think? I love this Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I just love comic books. And I love everything that has to do with achieving your goals and capturing your dreams. Today was a rough day, rough morning, to be completely honest with you. I had the worst allergies I have ever had. I never suffered from allergies, like ever. And yesterday and today I have been having the worst allergies that you can probably get ever. And right now it's not very, it's not showing very much because fortunately for me, I got medicine. But we went to a coffee shop this morning, wonderful coffee shop here in Kittitas, Washington. And we stayed outside for a little bit. My wife told me to take care of my daughter, and all of a sudden, I couldn't stop scratching my eyes. I was watery from my eye. My nose was runny. It was itchy. It still is. I mean, I can still feel it. And yet again, I was there. I was completely out of it. I was completely hurting. It was miserable. I took a picture and posted it in my Instagram. By the way, if you want to follow me on Instagram, be sure to follow me. I make content there as well. But today, I was reflecting a lot. I was reflecting about times that you put a lot of effort into something and you give it 110% and you give it your all and you fight and you push and you push and you push, and yet all of a sudden something tells you you're not doing enough and that you're failing and that you're not working as hard as somebody else, and it hits you and you start to wonder, is what I'm doing worth it? Is everything that I'm putting on the line for you, for me, for my YouTube channel, for my personal life, for my own job, worth it? And I've been pondering about this and also about morals. Being raised a Puerto Rican and living and breathing the Puerto Rican culture, I was raised a very different way from what normal Americans are raised like. And many will say, well, that's not true. Many Americans are Christians and they believe in God and they're conservative and their values are yada, 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 and etc., etc., etc. But here's the thing. As a Latino, you're always taught to do what's right. You're always taught to be nice to others, to play well with others, to share, to take care of the elderly, to respect your parents. Unfortunately, that is, being lost everywhere in the world right now. And I was starting to think about my values, I was reflecting on all this stuff, and I was reflecting on what I want to put priority to. And many people put priority to money, to cars, to houses. I want to put priority where it should be, and that's my family, my wife, my daughter, my culture, her culture, because I think that those are my principles. Yes, I want money. Yes, I want recognition. Yeah, I want to be an influencer. I want to look good. I want to dress good. I want to feel good. But the most important thing to me is helping you guys. So the reason I wasn't doing very well on YouTube before is because I was just attempting to become popular and attempting to be recognized as fast as possible and not putting in the work, and also not caring about you, the consumer, you, the video consumer. And I wasn't thinking about, oh my God, what interests this person? What interests this other person? I was just thinking about me, about how I was gonna grow, how I was gonna make a company out of all this, how I was gonna do Amazona Bitara, an account or like a clothing brand that was basically solely on Puerto Rico. And I wasn't thinking about you guys. I wasn't thinking about what's best for you and what you needed. I was thinking about me. And in many instances, for the past couple weeks, I've been thinking about me, about my future, about how in the living hell I'm gonna take care of a family. Guys, we're living in 2022, and 2022 is full of inflation. Thank you, Joe Biden. And unfortunately, our paychecks, no matter how big or small they are, nowadays are not big enough to cover for most necessities. You have to go into credit card debt. You have to borrow from some lender or some friend or family member. You cannot even afford rent. Gas is going up. And yet, here I am doing my best in a good place, by the way, a good workplace to some degree that has given me the opportunity to grow and to be independent and entrepreneur-like, but at the same time wanting more while understanding that I cannot compromise my values, my needs, their values. And that conundrum is there for a lot of people. For some of you, you might be struggling to fulfill your rent or pay your bills. You may be struggling with inflation and how before you could pay this amount for this amount of stuff and now you cannot even get half of it. This sort of stuff is affecting us and it's affecting everybody. And then to top it off, there's some unexpected expenses. Like for myself, like I have my car and my car is breaking down as we speak. And the amount that I make is great. I'm not gonna complain about what I make right now. But unfortunately, inflation's making everything harder. And you need to be ambitious and grow to become better. But at the same time, when you're having a family, when you have a kid, it's not easy for you to make a move and say, hey, I'm gonna go all in. And just like in Vegas, I'm gonna go all in. And then all of a sudden it fails. You lose everything like it has happened to me last year. Then what? Then what's gonna happen? How is your family gonna feel? How am I gonna feel? How is everybody else gonna feel? So I had to talk to my mom, my wife, my best friend, and ask, how in the living hell am I gonna do this? Guys, there's no shame in admitting this. I wanna be an influencer. I wanna help you guys like many other influencers that are actually good influencers. Let me keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Many influencers are good and many are trash. The ones that are good, you can take value away from them. You can draw confidence and good tips and grow. But there's also other influencers that are a piece of trash, that are disgusting, and that they literally ruin your life because everything they make you think about is money and power. When in reality, money and power, when you die, it doesn't go with you. A good name, however, does. And that's a Bible principle. Does anybody know the Bible anymore? I don't think so. I hope you do, because the Bible says a good name is better than the greatest oil in the world. And back then, oil was used to anoint kings and to be perfume and all that sort of good stuff. And the fact that the Bible says that a good name is better than that, than a good perfume, than a good oil, it means that a good name will get you somewhere. And that's what I want to do. I want to build a good name. However, I understand I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to be here and say, oh my God, I am the perfect Daniel Albino who doesn't make mistakes. Give me a hell yeah. No. I'm not a perfect Christian. I'm not a perfect dude. I have a long ways to go. But if I can bring you some value and I can bring you something to the table and I can teach you what I've been through, then maybe, just maybe, it will bring value to you. And this allergy has taught me something. You don't know everything about yourself, even when you're 29 years old. I have never had an allergy in my life. Not in the eyes, not any allergies, none. And yet, this morning, they were cutting hay. I was trying to eat breakfast and drink a nice cup of coffee with my partner because I was feeling better from yesterday. And then all of a sudden, my eye turned as red as a dark moon, and I was just in pain and miserable. And I took a photo because it was just gross how it looked. But here I am, trying to make content for you guys and for myself as well. Now, I've been thinking about what to do with my YouTube channel, and unfortunately, I noticed that a lot of YouTubers, well, not unfortunately, but unfortunately for me, a lot of YouTubers have to make a script and they have to build themselves up and make a topic and research it and just go from there. And from there, they make a dialogue and a nice video edited video. Like, I've seen videos that should be documentaries, like no joke. Like, I've seen people make videos that is so incredibly good that I'm like, wow, like what am I doing with my YouTube channel? I'm just sitting in a camera looking at you guys and not doing half of what they do. Yet, I've been thinking a lot about my career. I've been thinking a lot about my future. I've been thinking about a lot about my wife, my daughter, my mother, my island, my culture, my people, my place here in the United States of America, in Washington State. I've been thinking a lot about my morals. What do I stand for? What I don't stand for? I've been thinking a lot of things. And this is something that affects a lot of people nowadays. People want to tell other people how to live their life and how to dress and how to talk and how to walk and how to perceive morality and whatnot. I am not a saint. I am not. I'm pretty sure if people dig up some stuff, they will find stuff like anybody else in this world. I couldn't be a Christian because I wasn't completely in tune with Christianity. I wasn't 100% there. And I'm still not. I still believe in God. I still believe in Christianity as our religion. I believe in the principles that the Bible teaches, but I cannot practice all of them, and I won't be able to practice all of them. And with that being said, with such honesty here on the table for you guys, I've been thinking a lot about my future. I see Naruto, the TV show, the anime, this guy right here. I see a lot of him, and me and my wife are watching the show again, and it reminds me that Naruto had a goal. Naruto had a skill set, or he had none, but he never gave up. He pushed through every single time. He always tried his hardest. And it has made me think that maybe I should try harder. Maybe I should push myself to be better, to be stronger, to know more. And one of the things that many people say don't pay is art. And when I was in high school, I was a good drawer. I used to draw pretty well. And I gave up on it completely. And I want to show you guys what I mean. I made this 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I made this drawing. I was into drawing for a short period of time again. I was trying to see where I was, and this is what came out. And it's okay. It's not perfect. It's not fantastic. But I copied this from another drawing and it turned out okay. Or for example, this one right here. That was me. I did that. And then I made another one. But you get the point. I've been drawing since I was in high school. I've been enjoying music since I was in Puerto Rico. I enjoy the fine arts. I am a person that enjoys storytelling. I enjoy videography, choreography, music, dancing. I love art, museums. I love museums, especially art museums. I love culture and cultures. And for the past 10 years, 9 years, I've been denying myself what I actually like. And that's art, expressing myself artistically. And I was trying to get back into the arts with my photography, with my editing, with my, my career in photography. And I was trying very hard to practice and grow and be independent and be a photographer and make it my career. And then I realized that I was good in photography, so why not try YouTube? Why not try Instagram? Why not try and be an influencer and help some of you? And the past couple of months, I have realized that, like people say, not everybody's meant to be famous. Not everybody's meant to be an influencer, a superstar, an actor, a wrestler, anything like that. But if I don't try, how am I gonna find out? And that's why I started the YouTube channel. And my SJW videos, they skyrocketed. Like, I have videos here in this YouTube channel. There are 1,000 views and 2,000 views. But there are videos that are 6, 7, 8 maybe. 2 views, 3 views, 4 views. and it hurts. But I understand that I'm not creating art yet. I'm in the beginning stages of my YouTube career, or sort of career. I want to pursue my passions, and my passions are music. My passions are scripting videos. My passion is talking about what I like, what I don't like, what I think about the world and the Black Panther, how I am a Puerto Rican and I miss my island, how I love my family, and how I'm not perfect and I make mistakes and I say things that I regret, and I have to shove my mouth and shut up and put up and shut up and just try to learn. And that's why I made this video, because this video is discombobulated, because it's supposed to be a vlog. It's not supposed to teach you a lot. It's supposed to get you to know me. I'm a 29-year-old Puerto Rican American living in Washington State. I am married. I have children. I have a daughter, beautiful daughter called Annabeth. I have a dog named Lulu. My dog is very furry and she has hair all over the house and we have to pick it up. And my daughter is just a month and a few weeks old. I love art. I love music, especially rock music, Latin music. I have grown to enjoy banda music, corridos, Mexican style music. I have admired country music since I live in a conservative county. I am a person that loves people until they piss me off. I am a person that will give 110%. I struggle with my English because I'm a Spanish speaker. First and foremost, I struggle with words in English. Even though my English is better than most Hispanics in the United States of America, I still struggle with my letters. I still struggle with sounds in the language of English. I have tried learning Korean. I have tried learning Japanese. I love both of those cultures. I love Korean dramas. I love anime. I love Naruto, Goku, Star Wars, Marvel. I hate disrespectful people. I hate when people assume things of me. I hate people when they isolate me because I'm strange, because I'm different, because I am too energetic. I hold back a lot because I'm a Latino. All that fire and Latino heat has to be held back in the United States because people get offended or they think I'm drunk or they think I'm high. That's how it is. A Latino always goes through this. I have all my family in Puerto Rico. I lived there for 24 years, most of my young, early life. I've been in Washington State for almost 6 years now. I never went to college. I was a Jehovah's Witness for 24 years of my life. I got baptized in 2005. Now I am a former Jehovah's Witness. I left the religion in 2020, around that time. I was a ministerial servant. I was a regular pioneer. For those who don't understand the terms, I'm going to draw them here on the bottom, and I'll put the definition of each one of those terms in the description right there. I'll talk about my island a lot, and I miss the beaches, I miss the heat, I miss the palm trees, I miss the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. I miss my people, my music, my food. I hate the attitude of many Puerto Ricans, but I love the sense of community they have. I love that everybody knows everybody. I hate that everybody knows everybody. I love and hate many aspects of my culture. I'm a fan of Bad Bunny, not because of how he dresses or what he sings, but because he made it. He worked in a supermarket that refused to interview me, not once, but twice. And then finally they decided to interview me when I was already living in the States. So seeing the fact that Bad Bunny used to work in a supermarket called Econo, and now he is the biggest trap music star almost in the whole entire world, besides the band, Korean band BTS, it fills me up with pride. We always root for our Puerto Rican legends and heroes and superstars, no matter what they believe in and no matter where they are. I was a New York Yankees fan because my grandfather, after he died, I was told that he was a Yankees fan since he was a young kid. My dream was to be in New York. I've been in New York City 3 times. I always love that city and I will love to come back one day. I don't hate Seattle like many Central Washingtonians do. I embrace Seattle. I embrace the weirdness. I don't always agree with all of it because there's things that I don't agree with because of my former Christian background and my religious background. But I also understand where all this hate and anger and pain and suffering is coming from. And yeah, if you took a chance to see all of this video, you got to know a little bit about me. My favorite influencers are Alex Costa, How the Beast or David de las Morenas, Aaron Marino, and many others. I was born in Ponce, Puerto Rico. I'm a proud Ponceño. I'm a American citizen by birthright. I have not served in the military. I respect the military a lot. I'm a WWE fan. I love pro wrestling. And I carry 3 flags with pride. And that is the Puerto Rican flag, the Mexican flag, and the United States flag, because all of them have contributed a lot to me and who I am today. And my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. I just wanted to share this. This is my first vlog. I hope you enjoy it. More videos will come on where to improve in life, how to improve, how to dress, how not to dress, and many stuff like that. I talk about all these things and more. I have an opinion video coming up of what Jordan B. Peterson said about something that he said that got him canceled on Twitter. I have a video coming up about that, but I want to see his opinion first. And please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, make sure to comment down below what you think, if you like this type of video or not, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.